Doctor reveals shocking pork mistakes patients make daily. As an emergency physician, I've seen food poisoning cases that could have been prevented with proper pork handling. Last month, a family of 4 ended up in my ear after making one critical mistake with their Sunday dinner. Stop making these dangerous pork mistakes immediately. Mistake number 1 involves cooking temperature assumptions. Many patients tell me they cook pork until it's white throughout, believing this ensures safety. However, color alone doesn't indicate proper cooking temperature. Pork must reach 145 degrees internal temperature according to USDA guidelines. Use a meat thermometer inserted into the thickest part of the meat, avoiding bone contact. This temperature kills harmful bacteria like Salmonella and Trichinella. Dr. Maria Rodriguez from the CDE Food Safety Division explains that undercooked pork can harbor parasites that cause trichinosis. Symptoms include muscle pain, fever, and digestive issues appearing 1 to 4 weeks after consumption. Mistake number 2 happens during thawing processes. Patients often thaw frozen pork on kitchen counters at room temperature, creating perfect conditions for bacterial growth. Safe thawing requires refrigerator temperatures below 40 degrees. Plan ahead by moving frozen pork to refrigerator 24 hours before cooking. Alternatively, use cold water baths, changing water every 30 minutes. Never use warm water or leave pork at room temperature for thawing. Bacteria multiply rapidly between 4100 and 40 degrees, the danger zone where foodborne illness risk increases dramatically. Mistake number 3 involves cross-contamination during preparation. Patients use the same cutting board for raw pork and other ingredients without proper sanitization between uses. Raw pork juices contain bacteria that transfer to other foods through contaminated surfaces. Use separate cutting boards for raw meat and other ingredients, or sanitize thoroughly with bleach solution. Wash hands with soap and warm water for 20 seconds after handling raw pork. This simple step prevents bacteria transfer to other foods, utensils, and surfaces. Mistake number 4 occurs with storage duration assumptions. Patients often keep raw pork in refrigerators longer than safe limits, assuming it remains good until the expiration date. Fresh pork should be cooked within 3 to 5 days of purchase when refrigerated properly. Ground pork has shorter shelf life of 1 to 2 days due to increased surface area exposed to bacteria. Spoiled pork develops slimy texture, off odors, and gray coloring. When in doubt, discard the meat rather than risk foodborne illness that can require hospitalization. Mistake number 5 involves reheating leftover pork improperly. Patients often reheat pork in microwaves at low power settings, failing to reach safe temperatures throughout. Leftover pork must reach 165 degrees when reheated to eliminate bacteria growth during storage. Use food thermometers to verify temperature in multiple spots, especially in thick portions. Reheat pork only once after initial cooking. Repeated heating and cooling cycles increase bacterial contamination risk while degrading nutritional quality and taste. Mistake number 6 happens with marinades and brines. Patients reuse marinades that contacted raw pork for basting or sauce preparation without proper treatment. Marinades exposed to raw pork contain harmful bacteria and should be discarded after use. If you want to use marinade as sauce, boil it for at least 5 minutes to kill bacteria. Alternatively, reserve separate portions of marinade before adding raw pork. This prevents cross-contamination while allowing sauce preparation from the same flavor base. Mistake number 7 involves portion size misconceptions. Patients often consume excessive amounts of processed pork products like bacon, sausage, and deli meats without understanding health implications. The World Health Organization classifies processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens linked to increased colorectal cancer risk. Limit processed pork consumption to occasional treats rather than daily staples. Fresh pork in moderation provides beneficial nutrients including protein, B vitamins, and minerals. Aim for 3 to 4 oz servings as part of balanced meals rather than large portions. Cooking methods significantly impact pork's health effects. Grilling at high temperatures creates harmful compounds called heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. Safer cooking methods include baking, roasting, braising, and slow cooking at moderate temperatures. These methods preserve nutrients while minimizing formation of potentially harmful compounds. Quality matters when selecting pork products. Choose antibiotic-free, hormone-free options when possible. These products often have better nutritional profiles and reduced chemical residue concerns.